Hi guys, so I'm in my dorm room right now. This is like what it majorly looks like, basically. So before you watch this video, I just want to say I'm really sorry that I keep on saying like in this video, and it's a speaking habit problem that I have. It especially that comes out when I'm stressed out or I don't know what I'm saying, and because I had like so much anxiety while filming this video, I didn't realize how annoying I was being. So beware, and please do not try to roast me too much for it, but I hope you guys enjoy this video. Hello guys. Okay, so I'm back. And I think the last clip that I filmed was me basically like losing my shit over like a Spanish midterm or something. I'm fine. I was okay. I ended up going home for the weekend because, as you can probably tell, I was just like out of it and I wanted to get away. And I just want to talk about like why I go home like for the weekend very often, because I like go to school in Tucson and I live in Chandler, which is like an hour and a half, 2 hours away. I actually go home to Chandler almost every 2 weeks, and the reason why is because I guess like to me, I'm more of like a family person in the sense that like I can't like go away from my family for like a long time and like be okay with that. I tried that for like a month and I didn't go home, and I just wanted to like immerse myself in college and like really enjoy the moment and things like that. But I just ended up going crazy because I feel like when I'm away from my parents and my home for too long, I just like, I feel like I lose touch with like their issues and their problems, and I just like feel a sense of like disconnect that I'm not like comfortable with and I'm not okay with. And especially because like at Tucson, like I am the type of person that like can make a lot of friends. Like I'm a very social person and I'm very good at keeping up conversations. Being social was never like an issue for me, but it's just really hard. It's for me to like get really comfortable with the people that I'm around, because like I would get close to like forming better relationships, and then I just like get like a lot of anxiety or something about school or something and just like isolate myself, because I'm both like an introvert and an extrovert in the sense that like I like need time to like go out and do things with my friends, but at the same time, or on the other end of the spectrum, when I like hang out and be social for too long, I like lose it and I just feel like I need to isolate myself and like force myself to do work, or else I just like I'll feel so bad about myself and I'll overthink about everything, and just like it's just like not healthy and it's just really toxic for me not to like accommodate like my needs, in the sense that like I have to get this and this done in order to like feel productive and like feel good about myself. Honestly, I feel like for me, like when I do math homework or something like that, it's just like so therapeutic for me. I listen to my music while I'm like doing like just like a lot of mechanical work. I guess it's like a very easy way to get like short-term like success and feel like gratified with yourself, because like when you just solve one problem, you're like, oh, I feel accomplished, like yeah, I'm like not a failure. Like I don't even know where I was going with this. Basically, like I need downtime like most people, because like I get introverted at times, especially when when I get close to people, or like self-sabotage in a way where I just feel like I don't deserve to like hang out with people, or I don't deserve to like go out and stuff like that. That causes for me to not to restrict myself from like going out too much, which kind of was like a thing that like I ingrained in myself because of high school, because I went to a very intensive high school where like you don't get to go out like every weekend, like you don't get to go out very often if you want to like keep straight A's. That's just something that like I have to do to like make myself like feel accomplished. It just takes so long for me to like find friends and like, or not friends, but like find close friends, because I can be friends with someone for like a year, 2 years, even like 4 years, see them every single day and tell them about my day and things like that, but it's like you don't get past like the surface level of that, and you don't get into like who you are, or like what your insecurities are, or like what are your family problems, or like what are your like passions, your dreams, your desires. And it's like, I feel like in Chandler, where I grew up, I spent 4 years of just like making like hundreds of friends, and like finding like the 2 gyms in there, and keeping those like gyms of friends like in my life, and like accumulating these like close friends throughout like the 4 years that I was in high school. By my senior year, I had a very close network of people in my life. I had a very strong support system. So I got better at identifying the type of people that I want in my life. But I guess like my process of like getting close friends and getting to that level of support and care and love for each other has not come as easy for me here. I don't exactly know why, other than the fact that I like listed before, which very indirectly seemed to like link to this problem. But I don't know, and it's weird for me to talk about it, because overall in college, like I love it, and I feel like I'm succeeding so much by my standards, like by my past self standards, and I'm doing so much more than I ever believed that I could ever accomplish. I love all the opportunities and everything that college has to offer for me, and I love all my classes that I'm taking, and I love this environment that I'm in. I love the fact that I'm like living in a dorm and I'm going out and being independent, and it's just so liberating that it's just like, this is such a beautiful experience that I never like could have imagined that I've ever experienced before. But like, it's like that One Republic song, it's called Connection, in the sense that like I feel like I can't find like a connection in people, and that's all I want to like find in people here, and just feel like no matter what I'm doing, I can still have people in my life to like fall back on and encourage each other to like step out of our comfort zones and like talk about our vulnerabilities and like share it with each other, like these stresses. And it just takes a long time for me to like build that connection with people. So as a result, like I feel like I just like would go to Chandler and like find like my old friends that like I already like established that connection with, and like get a sense of like that same feeling of like love in my life, you know, or like get that same feeling of like, it's so hard to explain, but it's like this feeling of like significance, in the sense that like, even like if you weren't there in their lives, they would miss you. They wouldn't miss you like in the sense of like every second of the day, but it's like if you weren't in the room, they would notice your absence. Not just because you're like the life of the party, or not just because you're funny or outgoing, they just care, you know. And it's like, it's not that people don't care about me here, it's just that like that sense of like connection that takes so long to like build in a relationship, it's irreplaceable. I know they say that there's like a lot of fish in the sea, and like as time progresses and you grow and you move on, like you meet new people in your life to like replace the old, or you realize that like you don't need your past like friends and stuff because you're a new person now. As a result, now I don't have like the people that I'm closest to in my life. I don't have my family in my life, and like that has also taken a toll on me, as much as I don't like to admit it. I guess that might be like a component of me burning out as well, in the sense that like, yeah, I'm thriving and I'm doing so many things that I never did before, and I'm accomplishing so many things that I can't believe. But at the same time, like if you don't have that sense of like connection in people, you still feel empty, and you still feel dissatisfied, and you still feel a little lost like wherever you're at. And it took me so long to overcome this feeling of like imposter syndrome in high school, because I just never felt like I really belonged in any of the classes that I was in, or I never felt like I was like smart enough or capable enough, or I fit in with any of the groups that I was in. And it just took me so long to finally find people who felt like outsiders as well, or who felt like even though like we're not going to fit in with the majority, we still have each other, you know. And now that I don't have that sense of like, I don't have that relationship with me, even though I'm like confident in myself and my own capabilities, when you're lacking that like support system in your life, you need like a breather, you know, or you're just gonna like burn out from all the fakeness. Like, if I'm being honest. That's not to say that like fake friends are like a bad thing. I know this is like an unpopular opinion, but I honestly think that fake friends are functionally useful. Oh my god, I'm gonna cut this out. I honestly think fake friends aren't that bad because like they are sufficient to distract you from your lack of real friends, if that makes sense. But basically, I don't know what I'm doing and I still feel kind of lost and like still in Tucson. I love the city, I love my life here, but I don't know, I feel like I get homesick more than the normal person, just because like I still haven't established that close-knit like connection, you know. It makes me wonder, like, is everyone lonely here, or is everyone just like faking it, you know? Or maybe everyone is just happy and thriving and I'm the only one that feels this way. I don't know. And I know that other people might like adjust to like college and adjust to like everything that's going on a lot better than I do, because I feel like making friends was uniquely like a really hard thing for me. But I don't know, like I'm putting this video out here because I want to know that I'm not the only one, or I want to hope that I'm not the only one that feels alone, you know. I'm not the only one that like feels like I'm lacking this sense of like connection in people, and I'm constantly trying to look for it and constantly like coming like up short. I'm not comfortable, you know. And it's like I don't exactly know what to do about it, but I will let you know if I like figure something out. Please tell me how you're doing. Please like DM me or something and message me if you feel the same way, or if you have advice about it, because I'm honestly always open towards learning and growing and taking advice from people. Otherwise, like, I really hope that you guys don't feel bad for me, because like, honest to God, like, I love college and I love what I'm doing here, but like it still has its shortcomings, you know what I mean? But yeah, so I will see you guys later. Bye guys.